After the catastrophical events where the Old One suffered a humiliating defeat at the hands of the heretical infidels that did not appreciate the light and wondrous blessings that his lunatic ravings instilled in his people, the Sky People wandered the lands for many years, confused and miserable. One day, a tribeswoman known as Catherine the Enlightened, from the bloodline of Catherine, the original prophet of the Old One, discovered a cave. A damp cave, with inscriptions on the walls. As she realized the inscriptions depicted tentacles, she recoiled in horror, remembering the tales carried down from her ancestors. But as she bolted from the cave, she felt a presence, a divine presence, that filled her with a sense of purpose and belonging. "I am the Kraken of Love," she heard a gentle voice say. "You have been chosen to lead the Sky People into a new era, an era of passion, love, and lust. You are my disciple, my prophet, and the blessings upon the Sky People shall be thousandfold." Catherine felt the love, the passion, and the lust swell inside her with pride. She felt the gentle tentacles of the Kraken of Love encompass her. She left the cave to meet the Sky People, who regarded her in awe. She told him of her experiences. Greetings, this is Caledorn, and this is the story of the Sky Temple of Lust. So I've already prepared the things that are necessary here. I've also gone in here and selected to skip the intro. We've done that before. We're going to be a goddess and our style will be light. So the Sky People worship the Kraken of Love, goddess of the Sky Temple of Lust, with a simple fervor. Let it be known. I should also add that we are playing with the beta patch. So as you can see, only Lust and Peace are available. And I guess it is kind of obvious that we are going to indulge in worldly pleasures, because the cries of passion, love, and gratification will fill our temple sites. Chastity obviously will become a vice and may not be selected as a commandment later. So, yes, we are very sure that lust will be a virtue. So here we are. First of all, we need to customize our disciples. And oh, whoa! There's a good skin color for this disciple. Those eyes, yes. Of course, we need some lipstick. The hairstyle is perfect. Do we need some... of course, we need some feathers in the hair, of course. And the hair color should be... Oh, that's bright orange. That's bad. Clothing color probably should be orange. And the secondary color... Nah. There we go, that looks good. And this, of course, is Catherine, the Enlightened. Yes. Yeah, hey. Sounds good, yes. Done. And we... Totem of the Pig. Not too good charisma here, but high health cunning. Very average stats. Totem the Cat. Totem the Coyote. Heart Melter. Whoa. Yeesh. I really don't have much to say about this. What a horrible hairstyle. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that looks... let's have some hair color on the hair, and maybe the clothes can be purple. That color looks good. This, of course, shall be Peps. Welcome to the tribe. Done. And whoa, again we have an interesting. Okay. A little bit of hair would probably be nice. A little bit of hair, not a heap of hair. No facial hair. Blue. Okay, there are some very interesting choices for skin colors here. Okay. With that skin color, and the hair color can be a bit darker brown. Not sure about that head style. Also the mouth. Some of these. Let's go with that one. Do we need some facial details? Let's go with some facial paint. This will be tune fix. No. There we go. And done. So here we have our 3 disciples. Of course, Catherine the Enlightened. Yes, that is too long. Let's just leave that at Catherine. So Catherine is the prophet, and her active abilities, of course, is the alluring body and the righteous flirt. The primary stats of a lust priest is charisma and cunning. So the graphics have also changed a little bit, and now we have to develop our religion. So we no longer have the god levels that the original series used to have. It's kind of different now. We need to have 3 developments before we can have a new god level. So we're going to develop our religion, and we can either go on this side or that side, because this exclamation mark denominates that these 2 choices are mutually exclusive and that we only get to pick one. So we can either pursue endless pleasure, excluding recovery intervals, which unlocks the initiate type, the hedonist, which has a talent for cunning, or we can embrace loving passion. With lust comes passion, and with passion comes power. I feel I've heard that somewhere. Which unlocks the initiate type, the passionate, which has a talent for charisma. Now this leads further down into various things, like the fire of passion, where the kraken of love desires you to be the flame, not the moth. Opposites attract. That guy is so weird. Hot. Or the better half. Together we are binded by the passion of the kraken of love. And yeah, the ultimate here is evolve into god of passion, which means that we get the sky temple of lust, which teaches it is better to burn out than fade away. And this provides a powerful new miracle which raises both charisma and cunning. On the other hand, we can also go into release primal desires. Let's surrender to the primal urges the kraken of love gave us. Have a 25% chance to gain the primal desires buff. And I wonder if... Yeah, I was testing, so this gave me a buff because I had that earlier. And we can also seek relaxation every Friday. It's Holy Massage Day, which does damage to life abilities, or adds damage to life abilities. Then you have the nighttime pleasures. Let me please you with my relic. Which means we can craft a disciple relic. The Great Book of Bodily Bliss. We can revel in ecstasy, as the Sky Temple of Lust prescribes. Let us celebrate our adulthood. The revel in ecstasy will occur after each coming of age, which will grant all disciples a big faith buff until the next sacrament. And the ultimate here is to grow into the god of pleasure, which unlocks the bordello. Yes, yes! Oh, the kraken of love, yes! Charisma usually is something that I've found I need more than cunning, and the Temple of Lust is a really good building, but this, we'll just have to go with this. So we're going to pursue endless pleasure, excluding of course the recovery intervals. Set that development, and now we need 40 more sky people to unlock that. So we'll set Catherine and Peps to gather sky people, and we'll go do next turn. And they already go neutral. Should also add that now we can construct all the buildings from the offset. And I think we already now should consider to create a material gatherer, so we can send Tunefix to gather some materials. Next turn. And, people are now excited. 18. Next turn. And now they're yearning, so it's time to go on a sacrament. We'll go to the southern jungle, and we will obviously send our 3 disciples. Dark mission. The beta also makes these weird waiting times. That's more like it. Come to our side. Hey, handsome! Tunefix is nervous. Poor fellow. Very good, Catherine. I like this. Just show your hand in the air and they take 12 damage. Everyone grows more experienced and we can proceed. Excellent. Now we can construct buildings again. Thought we already could do that, but okay. Let's check the world map. So this place matches materials. Okay, so we will send Peps to gather materials together with Tunefix and just move on. We also have these new buildings. This looks like the houses of the citizens, and we'll get more of these. We'll also get more of these buildings, but we can only use one of them as a ritual gathering site. Go, and we'll continue to collect materials and sky people. People are now excited, and that means we have one more turn, and then it's the next sacrament. We also get to summon initiates, but I think we'll do that after the sacrament. We'll go to the southern jungle, send our 3 disciples there. Hey, beautiful! Go first, this is good. Shouldn't be nervous, Tunefix. It'll be fine. Excellent, infatuated. Now Peps is nervous. And they have been enticed. And now we can unlock the classes of Peps and Tunefix, so let's have a look here. So Peps can be a guardian A rage prophet or a beast walker? Guardian is useful, I remember that. It's also a life thing. Health and cunning. The beast walker is cunning and might. And the rage prophet is might and health. The lust priest is charisma and cunning. Thing is, the lust priest is so very powerful, but 4 charisma is perhaps a little too low. Then there's the zealot, which is devotion and charisma, which is not good at all here. Might and devotion. By the power of the Kraken of Love and her divine firmer, I smite thee. Counter heresy, challenge heresy, smite and judgment. I'm right and you're wrong. Devotion, charisma. That's probably the worst class for you. Charisma and cunning. I believe cunning is the primary thing here. Song of Peace, Tune of Life, and performance. And the Guardian is just a defender, or just, it's actually quite a good defender. The Beast Walker gets less hit points, but does quite a bit of damage. Let's make Peps a Beast Walker. Tune fix. You have high cunning, so you would be a good lust priest or a good songsmith. I think we'll go with the lust priest, since it's not at all a bad idea to have 2 lust priests, I've discovered. So there we go. Now you've got some interesting headwear, Peps. Mission success. And we have completed our pursuit of endless pleasure. Again, excluding the recovery intervals. New village activity unlocked. Unlocked an activity that will sometimes happen in your city. Let's not go into the details about that. And we also unlocked new initiate types, so when we pick new initiates to become disciples, we will also get initiates from the hedonists. And they have a talent for cunning. And we've unlocked a new villager outfit. Not sure why they want to wear clothes. Never mind. So let's summon initiates. Actually, we need to develop the religion. So we can either release the primal desires and really surrender to the primal urges that the Kraken of Love gave us, which gives us plus 10% damage from nature abilities, which means that the lust priests become even more powerful. We also get plus 50% additional chance for initiates from the hedonists, or we can seek relaxation by making every Friday the Holy Massage Day, which will do damage, give us a damage bonus to life abilities. I think we'll go with the release primal desires, because notwithstanding the fact that we're surrendering to the primal urges, we also do get the 10% damage bonus to nature abilities, so let's just go with that. Yes, we are sure we want to develop release primal desires for our religion. Okay, so we need 75 Sky People before we can get that. Let's have a look here. This tribe matches 50% Sky People. This one matches ritual offerings, and this one matches materials. We have lots of materials at the moment. We probably should build a miracle site, but before I do that... So, Catherine's abilities are 4 charisma bonus and 1 cunning bonus. Peps is cunning on all, and Tunefix is charisma on all. Okay, let's begin by building a Hunter's Lodge, which increases a disciple's cunning. And we will send Peps to do a hunting miracle. We will also send Tunefix to gather Sky People together with Catherine, as we don't really need... I want to do this sacrament first to get as many Sky People as we can, but we will also upgrade the holy site with conversion so that we get one more Sky People every time someone does something there. So, next turn. And now they gather 6 instead of 5. Excellent. And next turn. Peps went into the forest, blindfolded and without weapons. I wonder what he was doing in the forest blindfolded. The hunters ridiculed Peps. Not even the Kraken of Love could help them now. Peps returned with 3 fat swine. The hunters were astounded. How could Peps have managed such a bountiful hunt? Obviously he was using tentacles. The Kraken of Love commands, Peps needs no eyesight or weapons, as long as they have my divine tentacles, and of course faith. So Peps now gained the critical claw ability in addition to the regular claw abilities. Blessed be Peps. And they are now excited. So we don't have time to do another miracle before the sacrament. So what we will do then is construct a building, the offering stockpile. Build that there. Oh, indeed. And we'll send Peps to gather ritual offerings together with Tunefix, because we can only have 6 more Sky People in our tribute stockpile. So, next turn. And there we go. The people are now yearning, so it is time to go to the dark caverns. Off you go. I think I want Peps down there. I haven't really figured out how these decide whom they're going to attack, but no. Indeed. That's useful. Right, okay. That was easier than I thought. One of the new things that has also happened with the patch is that we don't get as much initiation, so it's very difficult to recruit new disciples, as long as they're alive, that is. Tunefix prays to you. Oh, wise the Kraken of Love, when the sacrament comes, please allow me to rest. Tunefix must not take part in the next sacrament to feel like their prayer has been answered. The Kraken of Love commands, perhaps. And when that happens, it is a bit annoying, because we literally don't have a choice. We have to send this disciple, in this case Tunefix, but 2 of his 5 abilities have been replaced with being sleepy, which means that when the random thing in the sacrament is rolling for him, Tunefix, he might end up being sleepy and doing nothing, which is not at all ideal. But that aside, let's send Tunefix to do... No, we need more relics before we can do another miracle. Okay. Can we upgrade this building then? Oh, indeed. Yep, scavenging, upgrade. Go. Next turn. And next turn. And next turn. And let's send both Peps and Tunefix together. Oh wait, 18. Let's send Tunefix to gather Sky People, actually. Next turn. There we go. And now we can go to the world map and do the Musical Valley. Put Catherine in the middle, Peps at the top, and Tunefix at the bottom, and yeah. If Tunefix falls asleep, he'll just have to fall asleep. I think I forgot to summon disciples. Probably should do that. Aren't you happy to see me? I'm not sure what this inspection mode... Oh! Oh, right, okay. Again, this is rather powerful, it would seem. I guess our conclusion must be that lust is far more powerful than madness. Excellent. Let's surrender to the primal urges the Kraken of Love gave us. We have unlocked a new village activity again. I'll not go into too much details about exactly what that entails. New initiates will now have a 25% chance to gain the Primal Desires buff. That gives them plus 10% damage from nature abilities, and we also have a 50% addition chance for initiates from the Hedonists. So let's develop the religion and grow into God of Pleasure. And of course we want to develop to grow into God of Pleasure for our religion. And then let's summon initiates. So we have Mary from the able-bodied, Aleem from the able-minded, and Akola from the hedonists. Akola has the craving as their totem. Max miracles. Oh, yeah, that's also new. They can only do so many miracles now. Plus 10% damage from nature abilities, Cunning Major, Charisma Good, Health Poor. And we can actually summon Akola, or initiate Akola. That's great. Let's do that then. Need to do a little bit of customization. Masculine. Let's go with a... some hair. Facial hair. And... yeah. This looks very good. Very, very good. Clothing color. Let's go with the dark blue here. There we go. And this, of course, will be Wally. Yep. Sounds perfect. Now we need to grow into the God of Pleasure, so we need 100 more Sky People. This one gives us a common relic, and this one gives us materials. Materials would actually be quite useful. Let's send Wally... Okay, so 2 of Catherine and Tunefix are gathering Sky People, and Peps is gathering materials. Actually, I think that looks good. Now Tunefix is neutral, which is not so good. Let's send Wally to gather our materials together with Peps, and Tunefix can take a break. Perfect. I think the upgrade here is rather expensive. Yeah, very expensive. 40 and 60. Next turn. There we go. This looks like a debuff, but it isn't. So let's go to Acha, the Red Village. And we'll send Catherine, Peps, and now we'll let Tunefix get his desired rest, so we'll send Wally together with Catherine and Peps. This will be an exciting victory, Wally says. Peps claws them a bit. Catherine flirts, and Wally just condemns. Catherine and Peps staunchly defends Wally here. Rarg! Okay. You're raging now, are you? Oh, that doesn't help much. Take that. And we have enticed them as well. Perfect. So what are we going to get from this victory then? Exhausted prayer answered. By allowing Tunefix to rest from the sacrament, you have answered her prayer. Did I forget to change that? Okay. She is filled with energy and newfound faith. The Kraken of Love commands, Tunefix is ready to prove my glory again. Okay, so we got 30 followers and 34 materials, and let's make sure that... No, this is masculine. Oh well. So Tunefix and Catherine can both perform a miracle. We need to build the storytelling circle. Let's build that there. Tunefix, your abilities are all based on charisma, so we'll send you to do the storytelling miracle. Cannot inspire more than 3 disciples at once. No, of course I can't. Tunefix, now you can go do it. And let's have a look at the sacraments. We can get more followers and relics here. And here we can get more followers, and here we can get more relics. And of course here we can get a common relic. Oh, ritual offerings, not relics. We definitely want more people. So you're doing the miracle. Peps, you go gather sky people together with Catherine. And Wally can be hanging around, learning how things are done properly from Peps and Catherine. Tunefix told an amazing story of the Kraken of Love's exploit to some sky people. The story was so well told that it came alive in a nearby fire, and the fire showed some very interesting shadows. In awe, the listeners learned about the Kraken of Love, while Tunefix was too enraptured to notice the miracle. The Kraken of Love commands, all stories about me are true, as proven by the shadows from the fire. Got performed. And get the seduce ability. This would be Tunefix. And on that note, Peps, you're just neutral now, so let's send Tunefix to gather sky people together with Catherine. No, actually no. Let's send Tunefix to... I know we get bonus to ritual offerings, but we actually need materials more. So next turn. And that one is full, so we can send Catherine to gather some ritual offerings. Next turn. Peps prays to you. O greatest the Kraken of Love, I feel ready to perform a great miracle in your honor. Peps must perform a miracle to feel like their prayer has been answered. The Kraken of Love commands, we shall see. of course you can perform a miracle, you just need enough experience to do so first. But for now, we will go to... This place is really dark. Then this is... Okay, we'll go here to... what was this place? The Light Groove. We'll send Catherine, Peps, and Wally. Dark mission. Like this grow into god of pleasure. Aren't you happy to see me? You shouldn't be nervous, Wally. It'll be fine. Nope. Catherine is agilely jumping around the battlefield here. Ah, just needed one more damage. And there we go. They yield. So we have enticed them as well. And now you can perform a miracle, Peps. Okay, so Wally's class can be unlocked. Wally can be a lust priest, a songsmith, or a... well, this is a given. Zealot. Select class. Doesn't even require any kind of explanation. Okay, so we got lots of stuff. We're nearly there for the next level. However, I think that that will have to be something that we see in the next episode. I hope that you enjoyed this interesting little series, and I will see you all next time.